Let's start, I guess, just with you, Coach, an opening statement on that kind of Wild one.
Well, I've been doing this, I think, 16 years, and for my first 8, 9 years, I was in the same league with Mount Olive, and every game that I ever played was, that kind of intensity. Even when you go up 6-1, you're kind of sitting over there uneasy. Just the opponent, man. I mean, it's why it's called a regional. You don't play any bad teams this time of year, but especially them. They battle, do a really good job. They're very well coached. They've got some good athletes out there, and they're ready to get timely hits late in the game, especially when you give up a couple of freebies late in the game. But they just battled. The opponent was just really, really good tonight, and I think it goes to show, probably why Will's sitting next to me here, and Matt with a timely home run early against a guy. I would have loved to have seen. I think all the baseball purists would have loved to have seen no weather delay, and just seen, Will and Bruce go at it, because those two guys were really, really pitching well.
Let's start with you, Will. How did the weather kind of change things for you? You were rolling. You got to go back out after the first weather delay. Couldn't go out of the second one. Kind of take us through what was going on in your mind with the weather all day.
Yes, sir. I just had to stay stretched, stay limber. I mean, I didn't know we knew there was one lightning, but there could be another one coming. So just trying to take that time and just stay hydrated and just work with my trainer a little more, but just kind of stay positive and just keep the energy.
What did you think of your outing through the 6 innings you did get in?
I think I battled with a tough team. I think they were really aggressive early. I think I had to make some very key pitches whenever I needed to, and my defense did the rest.
Matt, for you on the weather too, what was the mindset for you all in the dugout, through the lineup up and down, trying to know when we're going to go, when we're not going to go, things like that?
Just to stay focused. I feel like when things like this happen, you just got to keep your focus and be ready to go whenever the time's called to play.
In that third inning, Zimmerman had been really going through that lineup strong the first time through. You get up there after he walks the guy. Take us through that at bat and kind of what you saw, what you got there.
I got ahead early, and I was just looking for my pitch, and he got a strike on me, and then he put one where I liked it, and I just swung hard. That's about it.
Coach, take me through. I mean, we said that game from first pitch to end was over 7 hours. How difficult was it for you to try to manage what was going on with the uncertainty of the weather?
I think you saw a lot there. Obviously, Will, as important as he is to us defensively, we had to make a defensive change there late. When he came off the mound, and we decided that it wasn't a good idea for him to go back out on the mound. We had some things there, and I even went in during the weather delay to talk to the umpires just to make sure I was right on the DH rule, and I thought we had it played right, and then we hang a slider, and they hit a 3-run homer late. If we could have gotten out of that inning unscathed, then we had the pinch hitter lined up in the ninth, or the bottom of the eighth, where Brandon had to hit for himself. So, I mean, there was a lot, just trying to stay focused in terms of, the rules, of the game of baseball, but just to stay focused in terms of making sure. I think our big point of emphasis since our last game in the conference, our last 2 games in the conference tournament, is just coming out and being the aggressor on the field, and just making sure that we bring our intensity to the game of baseball. And I didn't want us to lose that through either one of those delays, and we kept it through the first one. I'm just kind of sitting there through that second one, which was a little longer, and guys are scattered. We went over to Burger King and got something to eat, and you're just hoping that you come out and have that same intensity, and we did. And all the credit goes to those guys, man. We've worked hard since we lost out in that conference tournament to be this team, to be the team that can come in here and win a regional. And I think a lot of adversity tonight, and to see our guys come through that, it shows a lot.
How big is the difference between winning the first round game and falling into the loser's bracket in this game?
It's everything. I don't want to say it's impossible to lose game 1 and find your way to the championship game, but it's very, very difficult. If you just look at the bracket, you don't even have to be a baseball person just to look at the bracket and see how tough it is. And back to one of my opening statement was just, teams like Mount Olive and Columbus State and Tusculum and Belmont Abbey and Catawba, those are the names that are renowned with, Division II baseball in the Southeast, and it's just hard to work through that. You get in that loser's bracket against a really formidable opponent. The rest of the year we're not going to play a bad team. And to get into that loser's bracket and have to fight your way out of it against those kind of teams, it's possible, but I'd much rather be sitting 1-0 than I would 0-1.
Congratulations, guys. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.